Welcome to the BZ podcast. It's Britt. It's Zay.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
Why I say you first?
Because I'm the biggity bomb.
What? Shut up. Anyway, welcome back. Shit, fuck, yo.
I know, and I'm like, as you guys can tell, I saw us this weekend.
She saw us this weekend. I saw it last weekend. And spoiler alert, we might drop something in this episode that might fuck it up if you ain't seen it already.
Might. We're definitely going to say something that's going to be spoilers, so just don't even listen to this. Just come back, but make sure you see the movie.
Fuck that. Listen to this.
Maybe just fast forward. You know what? When we upload this, we'll put the time mark when it's safe to listen.
No, we won't.
Yeah, all right, well, I will. Damn, we both have access to the account.
No, we won't.
Yes, I will. Isaiah will not, but Brittany will. Okay.
All right. So since it's fresh on your memory, more than mine.
Yeah.
What was your reaction? All right. Wait. We start like this. If you had to rate it out of 10.
Oh, okay.
What are you gonna rate it?
8.5.
8.5. That's solid.
But I want to see it again though, so I might bump it up to a 9. But there's a bunch of stuff, of course, that I'm like, man, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like he kind of made certain things just kind of like in your face, cheesy. So it's like, you know, you saw a lot of things coming, you know, with like the synchronicities and things like that he tried to throw in there. So it's kind of like, okay, don't get in our face that this is a clue. But at the same time, like, I appreciate an easy clue. I don't got to work for it. Just sit back and relax.
I think I'll give it. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I was entertained.
Yeah, there wasn't no dry parts, right?
No.
And just seeing the colors on the screen, that's what I enjoyed most. Just how it was shot. You know,
well, his what's it called? The cinematography in his movies is always dope as hell. I say always, like this is second movie.
I know,
shit, like.
I know what you mean. But yeah, that's what that's from the beginning. That's what got me like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that eerie music with that the beginning credits.
Yeah. Yo, the opening credits was long as shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the bunny zoom out. That's why that damn music stuck in my head.
Right. I want to know what song that is. Like he in Get Out, he purposely used the song. He purposely used one song in one of the scenes. So I wonder, like, if he did that again.
I'm sure. Just like, you know, I Got 5 on it. Like, you know, that was thrown in there. And then he had Janelle Monáe. But, yeah, like, from the beginning, the opening was the little girl going into the fun house and all that crap, right? I don't know. Yeah, I just immediately got excited just seeing black people. I'm just like, horror. Black people, horror. Yeah, yes.
Right. When do you you don't see it that often. You definitely don't see black people on horror that often. How do you think he's doing with it?
Amazing. I mean, he's like, and then did you see the preview for the other movie that's coming out? That one woman, she's like 40-something years old, and she had these kids. Is that him too? I think I saw his name. I don't know if it's solely him, but I don't know about that. I don't know, but it's another black woman cast in the lead role in the horror genre.
I'm not sold on that one.
That joint, whatever. It looks cool.
That we're talking about Ma, isn't it?
I
Ma?
think so, yeah. And she gets all weird and obsessed, but I think it's because their parents like did something to her when they were all back in school. You know,
it's creepy as shit. Because I want to know. I want to know if he's involved with that, and if he is, I'm a little upset.
Why?
Hold on, I'll let you know. I don't want to see the official trailer. Ma is an upcoming American psychological... Shut up. Ma is an upcoming American psychological horror film written and directed by Tate Taylor and written by Scotty Lands and Taylor. What the fuck? Who wrote that? Yo,
is he involved?
He's not.
I thought I saw his name.
He's not.
Well, I'm here for it. It's a lead.
I'm gonna see it. It's not like I'm not gonna watch it, but like I feel like it was the way it came off to me. It looked like it was a failed attempt to do a Jordan Peele type of movie.
How? No, I think it looks interesting. It looks creepy. It looks super creepy.
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
Verdict's out. We'll find out. We'll do a review on it or whatever.
I guess. I want to see it.
All right. Let's see it.
I will, motherfucker. Shit. I said I would. You know what?
All right.
So anyway, I was excited seeing, brown people in film. Just the way it was shot looked so cool. But so, I mean, we don't need to do the full movie review. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was waiting. Like, all right, but something else is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else is there to this movie? Like, it's cool. Everybody made it alive. I'm like, all right, cool. I've been watching a few things like on YouTube with people talking about it, and somebody was like, yeah, the white people died first. And the movie finally, I was like, what? But I also thought it was strange, like, why everybody else's, like, doppelganger killed them so quickly, but theirs, like, didn't kill them instantly. You know, the lead characters' families. They're all linked, from what I'm understanding. Everybody has a doppelganger, a tethered. Everyone has a tethered. Like, I understand Lupita's, like, character, because they was, like, the main shit. But everybody else is, like, in the family, like, they didn't instantly just walk up and stab. Like, I was like, okay, they're giving them a lot of leeway, but everybody else is just immediately getting murked. Like,
well, I think with Lupita character, like, they said they treated her like a god down there, kind of, right?
No, I understand that, but I'm talking about everybody else. Like, why did they all die so fast? But the other family members didn't die fast. Like, because girl,
I think they were trying to, like, torture. They were trying to, like really fuck with Lupita and her family. They were trying to make her miserable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. Let me shout this out, though. Lupita did a good job.
Fuck yeah. She's amazing.
We don't see black people in horror films unless they're getting killed in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So, right. Like, that's why I'm like,
never seen them had to get in their acting bag, like really get in their acting bag in a horror film. So she did a good job.
And then just playing you're basically on greens, like you're playing by yourself. Because, it's 2 versions of her, so you're acting to air. A little marker,
The dude, no, I think the star of the film, though, was a little boy, yo. That little boy was on it. The little boy, he played the crazy boy with the mask on. I don't know, he just did a very good job.
Yeah.
And he seemed a little, they were saying, like, I think he was on the spectrum somehow.
Did they say that in the movie?
They didn't say it, but they, like, alluded to it. Like, I remember when his sister was on the beach and those 2 white twins, white twin girls was just like, your kid's weird. Your
little
weird.
Bitches. Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's why they got killed. They got off quick as hell. But I think the sister's response was just like, yeah, he just doesn't, it's not weird. He just doesn't understand or something. Like, I don't know what it was, but they alluded to it. But,
anyway, yeah, the acting was awesome from all of them. They all did a really great job.
Why they had the old boy just make them noises like, "Dee!"
Huh?
The father.
All of them. Because none of them could talk.
I know, but the father was the one making the wild
noises.
The
most, I know. Yo, his character, Jesus Christ, he was so corny.
I think that was on purpose.
Of course it was on purpose. Yeah, I didn't like it either. But I'm like, of course it was on purpose. But a lot of people were laughing in the audience. I was like, I'm glad y'all laughing. And I was like, you were so cheesy. But I was like, whatever. It was still funny. But I'm just like, come on, dude. He said, now y'all need to get up off my driveway. I ain't gonna say it again. Like, dog, shut up.
All right, so you went on YouTube and you were hearing like certain theories or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Go ahead. So, what I wanted to say, though, before that was I did not know that was Lupita's voice. That, like, distorted, like, tethered person voice.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that was her. I thought it was, like, a voiceover, like somebody else did it. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah.
That shit looked like it hurt. Like,
nah, she got that off.
It should seem like it hurt. I saw she did an interview and she was saying how she had to, like, practice for months with a vocal coach to be able to do that and not, like, tear her, vocal cords. So that was really cool. that she created that. They said everybody on set was like shook the first time she did it. Nobody was like ready. I was like, I've been shook too. Yeah, and then she also said that when she would be playing Red, like she had to like people wouldn't even talk to her. Like she had to do one character per day because she would just get so involved because they were so different, you know. So they were just like, you know, they tried to steer clear of her when she was playing Red because she'd just be like super in the zone. But yeah, so I mean, of course, you see at the end that turns out that Red is the real Adelaide.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's why I was like, yeah, I knew it was gonna be signed. I knew it was gonna be something.
The old switcheroo.
Yeah, because I was like confused when she was choking her out and she started grunting and shit, and I'm like, why is she making those tunnel noises?
Yeah, right.
I was like, huh? And I was still like confused because I was like, I said they never showed a part where the girl didn't have the shirt anymore, the Hands Across America. Because I'm like thinking, like, how did she get that shirt? Oh, because she was down there the whole time. Yeah. That's how the damn shirt ended up there. But yeah. So then, you know, like you see the son at the end, like looking at her like, bitch. Nah. I don't know, like. But then the one I saw, the theory that I saw that people are throwing around is that the boy was also switched.
I feel like he was.
They were saying because
he walked off. Because he walked off.
Right. It was either that, right, or some people said from when they said that like he hadn't been the same since the last summer.
Okay. Because
he went to see the grandma or something, but they were like, you know, he hasn't been right since seeing grandma or something to that degree. So they were thinking last summer he got. I know. Look, fix your face. I'm about to just tell you what I saw.
All right, go ahead.
They're saying like last summer he got switched. Because, like, they were saying, like, why are you using those words? Like, you know, why are you talking like that? You know, they kept on saying little things to act like he wasn't acting like himself. You know? So, I don't know, but that's what they're saying. And then they were saying, too, like, well, they were saying that's why she was, like, sad when he walked into the fire. But at the same time, I don't think that's it. I think she's just sad because they look like her kids. Yeah. Like, that's why she didn't kill the daughter either, because it still looks like her kid, even though it wasn't technically her kid. Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah. But you gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, she kept going back and forth with the compassion, and I was like, girl, kill that little... kill that thing.
So, I'm confused, though. All those people that were joining hands in a line that stretched forever, like, what's the theory on that?
It was something to do with, like, the Hands Across America. Like, she got upset. Like, she was obsessed with it because she was a kid. Like, anyway. Like, she had the shirt and everything. Like, so they're basically saying, like, that's what she modeled it after. Because she'd been down there under the ground all that time. So she had been planning all this time. But I still don't, like, they're supposed to go up and take over, right?
What are they taking over?
I know. I mean, I guess they're doppelgangers. Like, they want to be there instead of them. But I still didn't understand. I guess it was just the idea of the unity of Hands Across America. Yo, what the fuck was up with that? Hands Across America? Okay, so that was like, I didn't know that like happened. That was like a thing.
Was it really?
I think it was like 1984. Like, everybody like, it was like some sort of charitable thing where everybody was like holding hands. And they're supposed to be Hands Across America. So I don't know how long. And I think it said it lasted for 15 minutes or something. But I don't know, like, per state, like, where did it be?
What are you talking about?
You gotta look it up. I don't know where it began and where it ended. But it was, like, really a thing. Like, everybody was holding hands and shit. Yeah, everybody was holding hands all across America. It was, like, these long chains of people. Like, you know. You really looking it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. What the fuck is that?
So that's what that was. He said that Jordan Peele said that he had, like, just randomly stumbled upon it. Like, he didn't even know it was a thing either. So I don't know why he threw it in there. Just
threw it in there. I mean, you grab from whatever you can find, right?
But he was also saying that the whole thing with the, like, being at the Ferris part, the carnival, being at the carnival in the beginning was an homage to Lost Boys. You ever seen Lost Boys?
Yeah, but I like vaguely remember
it
like that.
Well, yeah, in the beginning they were at like a carnival on the like boardwalk or whatever. But so that's like the same exact place they shot for Lost Boys, he was saying. So it was supposed to be like the same exact like time frame, like it happened. So I thought that was really cool.
All right, so Hands Across America was a benefit event and publicity campaign staged on Sunday, May 25th, 1986, which approximately 6.5 million people held hands in a human chain for 15 minutes along a path across the contiguous United States. Many participants donated $10 to reserve their place in line, and the proceeds...
Where's the place?
I don't know, man. And the proceeds were donated to local charities to fight hunger and homelessness and help those in poverty.
Oh, man. Lordy.
They raised $34 million.
Oh, yeah. So that's Hands Across America.
All right, so...
But, yeah.
I don't get it. What did they just keep holding hands?
Right, I know. That's the thing. It's just like, okay. But I try not to look too deep into it, because it's kind of like, it's a movie, and obviously he made it kind of cheesy. That's what I'm saying, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where I was just like, what?
Or
and I'm just like, whatever.
Maybe he was playing on a real event. I like when movies play on real events. So maybe,
well, I mean, that was a real event, but I still don't.
What I mean is, like, maybe like the Hands Across America thing was a cover up thing that really happened in real life, and the people who participated in it were the people, the untethered, or the people, you know what I mean? I guess.
Nigga, I don't know about that.
Get Jordan on the phone. You need to get Jordan on the phone.
Oh, man. I mean, it's kind of like the ice bucket challenge. Like, it's just some corny American shit. But, yeah, so there's certain things like that. Where do the
bunnies come from?
I mean, I don't know why they were even there in the first place. They didn't really delve into that too much of why, like the underground tunnels. In the beginning I got really excited because I thought they were really going to go into that more. Because that's the part that really got me hooked.
Because they said they were like slave tunnels and stuff like that, right?
I mean,
Didn't they say something in the beginning? Like there was like
some of them were, but it was also like, the secret labs and shit where they conducted experiments. So that's what they were saying, that all those people were like pretty much like the clones, but they all share a soul, and like, they got basically the low end of the stick. Like they're basically like the most primal, part of yourself. So you saw like towards the end when they were showing them like syncing up with the upper world, and how like they were sitting down eating, but they're like shaking and shit, and so it's kind of like they're still trying to do these things, but they're still just not like, they're more animalistic. So I thought that was really cool. I would have liked to see more of that. But yeah, with the bunnies and shit, I guess they were all cloned. Like I don't understand what's up with the bunnies either, but it's some more symbolism shit. Like, yeah, they're definitely creepy, but I would love, to see like him make like a part 2 and like delve more into like these tethered people, and with the whole.
See a part 2?
I do. I'm interested in seeing like the whole underground thing, like to make a story out of that, like more about them. Like, okay, like. Stop making that face. Like
No. I'm waiting for you to talk.
You're just like, you want to see it part 2?
No, because I just don't know where it would go. Like, I don't know where it would go.
Delve into that some more.
They could dive into that, but like, how creepy is it gonna get?
It doesn't seem creepy enough to me.
I don't think there's gonna be a part 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he's gonna just be hitting them with the one-offs.
I don't know.
I think that's gonna be his thing.
I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be like a part 2. It can just be something different,
like a
involving
spin-off or something, like some type of spin-off from it.
It sounds so corny. Just fuck it.
For those that don't see Brittany's face, I'm asking questions and she feels like I'm attacking her.
Yeah, you make it sound like it's so corny. I'm just like, all right, forget it.
I just don't know where it's going.
Spinoff.
Spinoff.
Nigga, spinoff. Spinoffs ain't never good.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I was like, damn, dog, you went there with it? A spinoff, though?
Maybe they could dive into the underground. I was like, yeah, that sounds like a spinoff.
Leave me alone. God.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, that's enough about us.
What was that? Hold on. I think Oh, did you see anybody who didn't like the movie?
Yeah, I only saw one lady, but I didn't. It was on YouTube, and that's the one who said, "Well, all the white people died first, so that's good." And she was just like, "That movie sucked. It was whack. It's stupid. Y'all just want to watch shit because people say watch shit." She was just, I don't know. She didn't say any valid points. She was just mad, so I just stopped watching it. I'm like, okay.
I talked to a coworker who saw it, and she was just like, it wasn't what she expected it to be.
Well, it definitely wasn't like scary, like scary. As scary as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. But it was still a good, like, story, I would say.
Neither was Get Out.
I don't think Get Out was supposed to be horror, though. I thought it was supposed to be more like a thriller.
Yeah.
Because this one was promoted like it was going to be scary, you know?
Was it?
No, it definitely wasn't. But I'm saying the way that it was promoted, you know, it seemed like it was going to be scary, you know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely wasn't. But it was still a good story. Like, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nah, it was good. It's a solid 8. Solid 8 on my end. I'd have to watch it again because, like, just like I had to watch Get Out a few times just to pick up on some other themes and stuff like that. I think you know what I think a lot of black people did. I think a lot of black people thought they were gonna go see this movie and it was gonna have some like underlying racial stuff tied into it, and then they got there and realized no, this is just a thriller movie. I don't think it had like anything. I think if anything,
like how I tried to get all extra deep with Get Out.
Yeah,
like it's just a fucking movie. Like, it doesn't always have to make a political statement. Like we can just have movies to enjoy.
I think it still might have. I want to see.
Well,
it
does to an extent, just as far as like classism and stuff like that.
That's what I mean. Yeah, so I think it did, but I think like once black people were just like, wait a second, this isn't about black people. Like, you know what I mean?
Wait a second.
Wait a minute, this is not about me. But yeah, I think a lot of people went into it with that idea.
Maybe.
I didn't. I was thoroughly entertained. I hope you guys go see it. I hope we didn't ruin it. I don't think we did.
You ruined it for me.
Why? Because they're not getting a fucking sequel?
Because you had to talk about my idea like that. Like, I was like kind of excited, and then you're like, I have a fucking spinoff.
I didn't say a spinoff. I said like a spinoff.
I know, but just like even putting that together, just like immediately was like, balloon deflated.
But they're gonna follow another character in this one.
Yeah.
No, that's going straight. That's straight to DVD. That's one of those straight to DVD movies. Somebody else had directed it.
I'll watch it. Oh, I am Yo, this is why I ain't talking to you sometimes. Shut up.
That's true.
I got five on it.
This is every other movie's just gonna be a different pronoun. Them.
Those. We.
Who all there? Who all there?
All there? I'm done.
Alright, we done.
Oh my god. Alright.
Anything else happened this week?
No, but I'm also excited for the new Chucky movie. The like 8th Chucky movie that's coming out.
Nah, I'm with it.
This one, is like a remake of the first one though, so this is gonna be like, they haven't done that yet. So
I'm with it. I'm there for it. Chucky used to fuck me up. Yeah, you remember they used to use the midget as like the double, because there was just certain things they couldn't get the doll to do realistically.
Right.
And every now and then it'd be every now and then it'd be like I'm sorry if I said midget and I offend people. Little person. Every now and then they would use a little person to do the stunts for the doll.
He'd be all big.
Head big as shit.
Oh my god.
They're doing another Pet Cemetery, I heard.
I saw that. That y'all look creepy.
Yeah,
Did you see the preview?
I gotta watch the trailer again.
Did you see any previews when you went to the movies?
We were late.
Oh, okay.
We were late. But
Oh, there was a mouse in the theater. Did you see that? I posted that.
No.
Yeah, there's a mouse in the theater.
Oh, dusty ass.
I was like, I put my feet up so fast. That little.
That's nasty. Yeah, hold on, wait a second. They have reserved seating. You can't be having reserved seating and a mouse running around the fucking theater.
Dog, my purse is like, I was like, oh my god, I put my feet up so fast. I was like, Anyway.
All right. Anyway, moving on. What else happened this week? I feel like it's been a very dumb week This week was stupid.
It was pretty stupid. I guess
week.
Juicy.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy.
Jussie Smollett dropped of all charges this week.
Like, how you go from 60 years to nothing? What's going on? I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
You know, like, how does it, that's a huge difference.
I've heard some theories.
What?
Well, I heard a theory.
I ain't heard nothing. What's up?
I heard, because you know this is Chicago, right?
Okay.
I heard, the Obamas made a phone call.
Ah!
I heard the Obamas made a phone call. There's I'm gonna butcher this, and I apologize, Tommy. There is a theory that certain Democrats are trying to get a law passed, and it has very much to do with lynching, not lynching the actual practice of it.
Okay.
But like just pretty much crimes against Black people, and this, I think this would have been like the poster child for this to get the law passed, but Jussie did it a little sloppy, and they can't use it. And I heard there were some phone calls made.
I mean, well, something happened, obviously. So
I'm confused though, and the reason that I'm confused is it's one thing to go to court and get acquitted, which I think everybody kind of had it in their bond. Yeah, they said 16 years or 60 years, whatever number they said. We knew he wasn't doing no time. We ain't think he wasn't even gonna go to court though.
Right.
They just dropped the charges.
Right.
And what was interesting, all right, so when I was in high school, around 9/11, after 9/11, there was a dude that we went to school with, dude Sammy, and he was in class one day, and he thought it was a good idea to crush up Altoids into powder, and he put it in like an envelope or whatever, and
oh no!
Yeah, he threw it in the like the principal office or whatever, and yelled anthrax. What was wild about this story is that he was while he was crushing up the Altoids, whatever, he was singing that "What's Going On" song. with Ja Rule and shit.
Oh God, la la la. Yo, nigga, shut up. Oh man, I forgot about that song.
So he threw it in the office or whatever, and he gets expelled. Yeah, you're gonna get expelled. You're gonna get expelled for that.
I know his mama was mad.
You're gonna get expelled for that, but he faced repercussions for that because you can't play like that, right? So with this Jussie thing, there was a powdered substance, like crushed up Tylenol. I don't know what the fuck it was, and it was put in the mail stream. Now, from what I've learned, whenever you do something and you do something illegal and it involves mailing, instant felony. Instant FBI is involved. We never heard anything from the FBI. Everything was going through the Chicago police joint. Any other time something goes through the mail system, FBI, felony, FBI, that should have been the first clue that nothing was going to happen. And I don't know. Do you think this is bad?
Oh, Illuminati want your mind, soul, and your body.
Right? Secret society, try and keep an eye on me.
Something going on.
Yeah, something going on. And, you know, shout out to Jussie, yo. He's maintaining truth, yo. Like I said, he's unshakable, son. It's still happening. It's still happening in his world.
Man. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on that.
It's not good. There's nothing to keep an eye on. It's over. It's over.
There's nothing to keep an eye on. Oh my gosh. All right, so you know, I must say, I'm still researching this Michael Jackson stuff, guys.
She's still on it, y'all.
I can't not. It's hard. Because like, you know, I know that people are releasing counter stuff, you know, and it's not being advertised, of course. So I want to keep up on it. I need to know. Because that documentary is one sided, so I need to hear more about these two guys and their background.
I feel like nobody's talking about this shit no more. I feel like it served its purpose.
Yeah, I mean, but there are certain people and celebrities that now are like have turned their back on Michael, and then they've removed him from certain things.
Who?
I've seen, like, I saw Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted something about him.
Talk about Jamie Lee Curtis.
I know, fuck her, but I'm just saying, like, you know, people, they're still out there making stuff defending it because it's out there, you know, and it's super duper convincing, you know? So, one thing I did stumble across.
I don't hear nothing about it.
I mean, you gotta look for it. No, I know, you gotta look for it. It's not like R. Kelly where it's blasted everywhere, you know what I mean? I know what you're saying. Okay. I know what you mean. Yeah, it definitely didn't have the effect it was supposed to. Yeah. But most people, you know, are just like, fuck that. So one thing I did stumble across was there was this interview with Wade's mom, and she was on, I think they might have shown part of it in the documentary, but they didn't play the whole thing. So I heard the rest of the interview, and she was saying basically, like, yeah, I left, saying, like, when they moved to America, like, when she took Wade, his sister, they left the brother, moved to America, she was like, you know, basically saying, like, I was moving to America to, like, you know, hit it big, you know, just to, like, you know, whatever. So then she basically said that she Wade was in a few videos with Michael, wasn't ever really around him like that.
Okay.
You know, and they said that they're basically inseparable. But she was like, you know, there's like a few, like, we did a few jobs. Michael let us do a few jobs, you know, but I'm expecting, you know, basically, like, for him to be a big star, and that didn't happen, you know. And then somebody else, whoever was interviewing her, was like, yeah, I met Wade before. I think he was hitting on my girlfriend, you know. And he's like, and then he's like, I'm pretty sure, like, he got her number that day. And then they were laughing. They're like, yeah, that sounds like Wade. And then if you remember, I said that, you know, he cheated on his girlfriend with Britney Spears. Like, so... Sounds like they're talking about the same person, you know, but just for her to say that basically they were barely even around Michael. Because that's what I remember thinking, like, I never knew Wade even knew, like, was connected to Michael. You know, because the way they're saying it, it seems like that would have been the thing, because I definitely knew who Wade Robson was.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
I know it feel like the dancing. Like,
yeah, but I never knew there was any type of connection with Michael. The way he's talking about it, you know what I'm saying? It would seem like it would be. Like, we would have seen him more so when he was younger.
Wasn't there a video during that time, or even the video they showed in the documentary? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, they were like, there's video of them, like, holding hands and shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That I don't know if that happened during the few times that they were together. From what the mom said, that they weren't ever around each other that much. They did a few jobs. So, I don't know. Like I said, like, I know what you're saying. Like, there's still a lot of stuff that looks sus. But there's still a lot of stuff too to counter it. So I'm still just researching, you know. I just want to give a little update. a little update.
You're not trying to let go. You ain't trying to let go of this.
I mean, not that I can't let go, because I need to know. I want to have a stance on this.
I feel like we're never going to know, though. I feel like that's why I feel like this thing is so...
But I'm saying, but more stuff that comes out that aligns with them having some sort of agenda. You know what I mean? Like, you keep seeing stuff. Well, I keep seeing stuff. You ain't researching this. Stop making faces. I keep seeing stuff where it discredits Wade, basically, and the other guy. Just as far as, like, the steps, this is the last thing they've done. Everything before this, they've taken steps have been to sue them or to get money somehow. And now it's reached to this is the last thing. They tried to do a book deal. They both tried to sue already. Like, he tried to then choreograph, you know, the Cirque du Soleil, Michael Jackson thing that was in Vegas. That didn't work out. Now, all of a sudden, like, so, I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't feel like, because even when this shit's going on, I said this before, even when it's going on, if you caught this in the middle, anything short of walking in on it happening, there's still no way you can know. That's why I think it's so messy. That's why I think it's so messy that, like, it's coming out and, you know, he's gone. He's not here to defend himself. And, I mean, there's not going to be a documentary combating it.
Right, but there's somebody released a documentary, like, basically, like, countering the timeline, like, going into what Michael was doing, that same timeline that they're talking about.
Oh,
no,
really?
I just found this one. It's long. I haven't even finished watching it. But they were going into his problem with pain medication, his addiction. How he, like, for a long time was suffering from, you know, basically popping pills. Yeah. Like a lot of people. And it makes sense because how, like, you could see him, like, deteriorating. Like, if you look at, like, the black and white phase, and then, like, right after black and white happened, pretty much when the first allegations started. So then, like, you kind of see, like, him starting to, like, they're like, you know, his speech be slurring. He just be kind of loopy all the time. I'm like, okay, that nigga was high, like.
High shit. He was, and you know he had that extra strength shit.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the extra strength shit. Right, so. I'm trying to get a little update. That's all. It just came across my mind. Figure I'd say something.
All right. So we'll keep y'all updated on it. Anything else happened this week?
Cardi B admitted to drugging someone.
That is. I'm happy you brought that up. That actually is. All right.
That's all. I did catch that piece of news this week. I haven't been in tune with a lot of stuff, but
what you think?
You mean what I think? Why would you? If that is something you did, why the fuck would you say that on a, like? Dang, I be trying so hard to like her, and she always making me mad. Like, dang, yo, like, you smart but you stupid. Like, you dumb as shit.
Smart but you stupid.
Yeah, because she be having some really good, like, she has some really good points and good stuff to say sometimes. But then shit like that happen, and then she just be so like, oh, whatever. Like, what? Like, why would you ever admit to, like, why would you tell people that? And I get that you're trying to be real and relatable and you want everybody to know everything, but everybody don't need to know everything. And then there's like so many people like defending her. Huh?
Yeah. So, all right. So what are you seeing in reaction?
I'm seeing, I think it's like, I want to say maybe 40, 60% of the people are like, what the fuck? And 40% are just like, you know, everybody had to do what they had to do. And I'm like, you know, good damn well if that was a man that did that. Are you crazy? If any man
gotta know good and damn well we're seeing it. We're seeing it play out.
Right. That's
now.
why I'm like, why are you acting like this is okay? It's not. Like, it's wild. So,
all right, so for those that don't know, Cardi B admitted to drugging men, pretty much luring them in with sex, drugging men and getting them robbed, right? Does that sound correct?
Yeah.
This is back in the stripper days.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating watching people react to this joint. Because like you were saying, on one hand, you got people like, wait, hey.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Then you got other people on hand defending. I saw Rick Ross come out and say some old lengthy shit defending her.
Yeah, because he the one who said put a Molly in her drink or some dumb shit, so he got backlash before, so that's why I guess he felt like, well, I feel where you're coming from. I did the same dumb shit. But the difference is, his is a song, so he can try to just say, hey, they're just lyrics. She wasn't singing a damn song. She said this is some shit she's done.
She's getting a pass.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just like, what?
She's getting a super pass. Yeah, I really think, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but like, some women right now are untouchable. Mm-hmm. I don't know if any celebrity, any male celebrity could say that same shit without getting crucified.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing watching the reaction to this. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying cancel nobody. I ain't with cancel culture. Like, I ain't off that really, but like, it's just, it's wild. It's wild. People justifying it.
Yeah. I don't even know. I think she released some sort of statement. I don't know if she was apologizing though, or if she was just saying, I was young. You know, I was young.
I mean, granted, yes. I mean, there's people, we know this story, yo. Like, we know some people walk that life. That is a lifestyle. That is a lifestyle. Realistic one. It's horrible. Some people feel like that's what they have to do to survive. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess just like shut the fuck up about it. Don't say that.
Like, yeah, really. Like, seriously. That. That's why I'm like, why would you? Nobody needed to know that, girl. Like, that did not affect how famous you're gonna be. That didn't gain you any fans. Like, you didn't need to say that at all. So yeah. She makes it hard. for me to like her sometimes.
Hold on, let's see what she said. The Grammy Award winner.
You play shade.
A little bit of shade. We never talked about that.
We
neither.
didn't.
So we can go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B is trying to clarify herself after a video resurfaced online where the rapper said she drugged and robbed men for money. The Grammy winner posted a statement Tuesday on Instagram that she had very limited options and needed to do anything to survive. The former stripper says she wasn't trying to glorify her actions, but felt it necessary at the time.
Limited option.
Cardi B is facing backlash from the Instagram Live video. She says it's from 3 years ago. That's kind of recent. All right. Some on social media have criticized the rapper for her admission with hashtag surviving Cardi B. I love the internet, yo. I love the internet. In reference to the R. Kelly documentary, blah, blah, blah. Cardi says the men she spoke about in the video were one she dated, and they were conscious, willing, and aware. What are you talking about?
Who willing to get drugged and robbed? What you talking? Girl, cut it out.
All right, back to the Grammy winner.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a little bit of an issue. I know we're supposed to be champion everything that black people do, everything that black women do, everything that we're supposed to just be on it.
Mm-hmm.
But Lauryn Hill won a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
Do I gotta say more? Like
the comparison.
By comparison, Lauryn Hill, the miseducation of Lauryn Hill won a Grammy, yo.
It's so bad. It's so real. Ride this dick like a big tall hill.
That's where we at.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just putting it out there, yo. I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade. I know she probably works hard. I definitely works hard. No problem.
Yeah, definitely. But
definitely works her ass off. But that should be a snapshot of how far we've fallen off with the shit that we highlight.
Mm-hmm.
We are highlighting the wrong things. We are putting the wrong values in the forefront. And they're quick to give that a Grammy. That's the acknowledgement that we were looking for. I don't know. I just think we need to do a little better. I just think we need to do a little better.
At this point, it seems like it's also tied into just like the effect you have on culture and pop culture. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like. Because it's she had a really big year. She's super duper popular. You know what I mean? It seems like they're tying that all into one instead of looking at just the music.
What was interesting, though, is I think this Grammy go-around was they got, like, black people involved. I think, like, they had, like, a panel. I don't know who was on it. I think Ninth Wonder might have been on it. Of just trying to incorporate the culture. They got people from the culture to try to, I don't know, I guess even the playing field.
Well, you see what that did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I wonder who had the final say on that one, because she was. I wonder who said, like, you know what I mean? Who passed the envelope? You know, they opened up the envelope.
Gosh.
Who wrote the name on the envelope? Because I'm pretty sure if you see the competition, who she was up against.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, but if you're awarding for just a big year, she had a crazy year.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just think we need to do a little. We got to take a look at the shit that we're championing and how it's affecting people's perception. You know what I mean? Like, what video was that? Cardi B's video, the Money video. That's the first time I knew they could show a titty on YouTube.
I didn't know that was a thing either. I was like, oh, this is what we doing now? Okay.
Right, and then the City Girls joint.
I ain't even watched that.
Yeah, it's wild. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, and I know that's a whole subculture. Like, you know, stripper culture. I'm not demonizing stripper culture. Go ahead and do your thing, like. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the Grammy we want. I think she was up against Nipsey Hussle. Just then, I heard Nipsey Hussle got shot 6 times. I don't know. I mean, prayers to him. I don't know what's going on. They said he was shot in front of one of his stores, I believe. So I'm hoping everything goes right with that. I brought him up because that was one of the albums she was up against. And his album was really dope. I'm playing catch up on it, but I don't know. Just think there's certain if we're just talking Grammys, I think there's other artists that could have walked away with that with a little more dignity.
Popularity contest.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's it. I don't know what else happened this week.
No, not much. Mercury's out of retrograde.
Yeah, get in your bag real quick. Explain that to people. Explain that to
anybody. They should know what it is, because everybody wants to throw it all around like they fucking know what it is anyway.
Yeah, they sure do.
So why the hell should I even explain it?
Go ahead, explain it though.
If I want to blame every damn thing on Mercury retrograde, like that doesn't cover everything. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Right? Mercury retrograde. Like what? That don't even apply to that.
Right.
That just affects Mercury is the planet of communication. So when it's retrograde, that means that it's moving backwards. The planet's moving backwards, which causes delays in communication. So typically, if you're trying to convey something to someone, words may get skewed, they might misunderstand you more often than normal. It also does rule like electronics. So if you buy an electronic, it might not be a good idea. Look at you thinking if you bought something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's more prone to have issues. And then too, if you're signing contracts when Mercury's retrograde.
What day was it over? Is it over?
It ended on the 20th. It ended on Thursday. Yeah, that was the last day.
I just got a car yesterday.
What day you did it yesterday? I mean, at least it was over. It does still dwindle for a week and a half or so, the energy.
A week and a half of dwindling, nigga. Go the fuck away.
Dwindling. It's a planet. It can't move that fast. But at least you still signed it afterwards. No. It's better to do it afterwards than during, but of course the further away you can do it from the actual day it ended, the better. But so yeah, Mercury mainly rules communication.
Is there something better happening?
What?
Are we moving into something better? Okay, Mercury's out of retrograde. What happens?
Oh, so that just ends delays as far as with talking with people, just feeling foggy minded, just not being able to really think clearly. And if you want to go ahead and start something new or, sign a contract or agree to something, it's a good time to go through with it now. And it's Aries season, so it's always good to start something new during the month that Aries is, the sun is over Aries, basically. But, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get a astrology topic. Get our astrology bag, yo. We just need to let you rattle off everything you know in your little brain.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'll bore people. Just keep going and going and going.
I'm here. I'll spice it up.
He's just spiced it.
I'll punch it up. But yeah, you got anything else?
No, just gotta get the week started.
Fuck this week.
We gotta keep going.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening. As always, hope you were entertained. Hope we help start your week, end your week, get you through the week. Whenever you decide to listen to a little old podcast, yeah, we really appreciate it. Remember, subscribe, view, all that good review, all that good stuff, and we'll be back in a week.
Yes.
Reach out to us.
If you wanna.
Yeah, how the shit in the Us music go?
That y'all had levels.
Right?
Alright, sorry. Bye.
Bye-bye.